What are you supposed to do if you have an accident and you accidentally knock out your tooth? There's a lot of unfortunate things that could happen that could knock out a tooth. You could fall in the street, you could be playing a sport and get it knocked out, you could be in a car accident. If any of those things happen, you want to know what to do. The first thing you want to do is figure out if you lost the entire tooth, root and all, or if it was just a piece that broke off. If it's just a piece that broke off, the first thing you want to do is grab it, find the fragment, if at all possible. If you can't, that's okay, but go straight to a dentist. Like I said, I won't get into the details of how, but they'll be able to fix it for you. If the entire tooth comes out, root, crown, and all, then management is a little bit different. You first want to find the tooth itself. And when you pick it up by the top, not by the root. That's very important because the root has cells that you don't want to damage. So pick it up by the crown of the tooth, which is the part that you see when you look in your mouth, and just hold it by that. Second, if it's dirty, because it fell on the ground, you want to rinse it very gently. You don't want to scrub, you just very gently rinse it with one of these two things only, milk or water, ideally milk. Third, once you have the tooth and it's clean, if you're comfortable and it's possible, you want to actually put it directly back into where it came out of. That sounds crazy, it might be a little uncomfortable, but the best thing you can do is put it right back in, use some finger pressure, bite down very gently, and get it repositioned into place. If that's not possible, it's okay, but you want to store it in something that'll help maintain that tooth until you can see a dentist. The best thing by far is a save a tooth solution, which sometimes can be in a first aid kit, whether it's a school or a community center, they might have it. If you don't have a save a tooth kit, you want to use just a cup of milk to store it in. You do not want to store it in tap water because prolonged exposure to tap water can damage those cells on the root of the tooth. Now, if you don't have milk and you don't have a save a tooth solution, the best thing you can do is actually keep it in the side of your cheek, just moist with saliva, but no water. Then, once you've got the tooth, you've got it stored, you want to head directly to the dentist. If you can get to a dentist within 30 minutes, that gives the tooth the best chance by far of being saved. If you can't get there in 30 minutes, that's still okay. You want to get there as soon as possible. Even if you get there within an hour or a little bit after that, there's a high chance they'll be able to save that tooth for you. So the soonest you can get there, the better. Now, if you knock a tooth out, it is not the end of the world. It might feel like that. The dentist should be able to either save it or, worst case scenario, if it's not savable, there are many great options for replacing a tooth nowadays. So don't worry in the long run. This might feel traumatic, but you will get your tooth back one way or the other.